Alright guys, well, it looks like I'm back, and it looks like I'm firing my lasers out my eyes, because I got my eyes lasered a week ago today, actually. And maybe a week ago and 2 hours ago, yeah, I got my eyes lasered. I don't think you can see anything if I just open them up. Like, you can't really tell anything's totally different with them, which is kind of a good thing, but they're still a bit dry. If you don't know what like eye laser surgery is, it's basically if you wear glasses or anything, they fire laser beams at your eyes. They cut like a circle flap open. That's not a full circle. Cut a flap, flick your eye open, fire laser beams at your eye. Delete some of your eye. So instead of it looking like an eyeball like this, it's like that on the top of it on your pupil. It's dead weird. And then they wash it out and then they flop your eyelid back over and then they'll put a contact lens in and let it heal for 3 to 5 days. And that's exactly what I did. And after 5 days, I removed my contact lenses. And I've just been recovering since. I'm like an addict or something. I've got to put these drops in I got to do these every 30 minutes because they're refreshing drops. Because currently I'm watching Sons of Anarchy on the big TV, which is pretty cool. Because the reason why I'm watching it on the big TV, not my computer or anything like that, is because I can't stare at my computer screen. I simply can't. The brightness is too much. I've tried turning it down, but my screen is just so intensely bright in my eyes that it strains my eyes too much. It's giving me a headache. It dries out my eyes. And I'm just like, don't like this, I'm getting away from it. So currently all I've been doing, guys, is I've been healing. A lot of people ask, was it painful? And the first 24 hours were horrible. I got back, my eyes felt really numb. I got back here, I was like looking out and everything seemed hazy. It felt like someone got a fog machine and near every thing of light, like an LED or a street lamp or anything that had light emitted from it, it felt like someone put a smoke machine next to it and would like, yeah. And it turned it from being like just normal light to just this hazy, bright, starry, what's it called, haloed effect. It looked absolutely crazy. And then I got home, I just went straight to bed. I had like this bag with like 10 different sets of medicine in it. It was like tablets, sleeping tablets, pain relievers. And then I had like 4 sets of drops, like one I've got to put in for the first 2 hours of when I get home, and then ones that I've got to put in every hour, and it was crazy. And I'm still taking drops. I've got to take these drops every 2 hours for like the next 6 days, and then for the next 5 days after that I've got to take it 4 times and 3 times and 2 times and 1 time. So I'm just constantly putting stuff in my eyes, which is horrible. But anyway, yeah, it went really well. The surgery, it was done in 6 minutes. It was crazy. Like I couldn't believe it. It was so weird. It's like your vision went from like you staring at this light like above, and then it goes, right, okay, stare at the green light because there's a green light next to the laser like that. And then it's like 1 and 2, and then it's like, look at this one, and then this one fires, and you look up and it just goes, and you can feel it touching your eye. It feels like someone just goes, tap, and then it just feels like there's a little bit of pressure on your eye, and I was like, whoa, this is weird. But it didn't feel like too bad. So whilst that was going on, you feel your vision, like, you know how you got a volume meter where you can turn it up or down or slide, like slide it up and down. It feels like your vision goes from being able to see to go, ooh, like defocuses it. And like the people walking around me, like the surgeons walking around me and stuff, I could see them, and then they went from really clear to really blurry, like super unfocused. And it's like having, like, you know, when you put on like your friend's glasses or something and they're dead blurry, it was like doing that, and I was like, oh my god, my vision's gone, my vision's gone, my vision's gone. And then they were like, okay, almost there, and then like they squirted a load of water in my eyes or anaesthetic, and then they flipped over my eyelid, like they had it open to the side there, and then it went and flopped it back open, back closed, and then they put a contact lens on and was like, okay, that's it, and I was like, alright then, and they were like, okay, next eye, and I was like, gah! So it took 6 minutes, I think it was like 3 minutes per eye. It was nuts, it was super fast. But yeah, I got that done, and then I came home, and when I came home, I was in bed for like 3-4 days, like straight. You know, I'd get up and walk around for a bit of exercise, but apart from that, it was just too bright outside. I was wearing sunglasses, I just stayed in, and like I've got blackout curtains, and I just wasn't leaving my room. I was listening to like the same 130 songs on my phone, like all day, every day, for 4 days, just so I didn't feel as bored. And actually, time flew by. Like before I know it, I got a lot of patience. YouTube teaches you that. Like waiting for videos to upload or render, and I've got hiccups, damn it. Yeah, it went alright, but one of the worst things about it was, though, when I came back, where a laser first initially hits your eye, like I think it burns a bit deeper back than just like the first spot, because it's got to go poof, and like, yeah, it's in the right spot, so it stays there for a little while. It felt like someone had got a pin, burnt it dead hot, and then smacked it in my eye, and like that one spot, like once the anaesthetic wore off, and like the ibuprofen and tablets that I was getting, they were like super strong tablets. Once that kind of like getting to wear off after a few hours, it felt like someone was going, you ready, you ready, you ready, you ready, ha! And then like just pinning me in the eye with this hot burning needle. It was horrible. And I had to put up with that for like 24 hours after getting the surgery done. Like the next day, I could still feel it a little bit, like a little hot needle in my eye. And it was pretty intense, and I was, at some points, I was just screaming like, fuck! Like, this is like so painful, and just try to man up and deal with it, because I was like, it's 24 hours, man up, deal with it, get out of the way, and hopefully my eyes will start getting better. And right now, I can actually see a lot better. I can look out my window and I can see in HD. It's emotional, and yeah, I am doing all right. It was a bit gnarly. You guys were messaging me like crazy. One of the things was I couldn't read any of my messages, and when I got home with all these tablets and these drops, I could see sort of long range-ish, but I couldn't see close range. So I was like this, try to read this piece of paper, try to see what it said, and it just wasn't working. I just couldn't focus on what it was saying. So it's like, do this every hour. So I just rang my dad. I was like, Dad, I need you to get here now. He's like, why? I'm like, I can't fucking read what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, there's drugs, Dad. I'm supposed to be taking drugs, and I can't do it. But yeah, my dad came home and helped me. Like, my dad's been a massive help. He's looked after me for like all the entire week whilst I've been there. Like, he come in my room, like, he came home and he set it up like a military operation. He timed it all, because you have to do it like, you have to equally split it. So if you wake up at 10 AM and go to bed at this time, you got to split it. You doing 6 drops a day of 1 drop, and it's stupid. So my dad basically like hooked up this military schedule, fed me, made sure I was drinking water, eating, drops, everything, and just looked after me. So I really appreciate what my dad did for me. That was awesome. But I couldn't tweet or anything like that. I just couldn't look at my phone. If I even tried to look at the time on my phone, it was like, I had the brightness all the way down. So yeah, that's been pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie, but that's what I've been up to. So I'm gonna try and wrap this up now, because it's been pretty long. I'm straining my eyes even looking at my phone. You might be wondering, am I not straining my eyes looking at this? The TV's that big that it's not like something I need to like strain and focus on. And I've actually been wearing like, where did I put them? I don't know. I've been wearing like Gunners glasses on my head, because I had them in my cupboard, and I was just like, I'm pretty sure this is what Gunners do. This like the strain of things. So I was like, I might just give it a go, and I've been wearing them, and they've actually been working a lot, which is great. And yeah, look at that porno tash. Look at that tash. Ooh, look at it. It looks terrible, I know, but I'm getting there. I'm trying it. This is 2.5 weeks of porno tash. It looks like there's. We're getting there. We're getting there. Thoughts? Alright, but yeah, anyway guys, I'm okay. Thank you all so much for all the support. Everyone was like tweeting my dad on Twitter as well, and like my dad came in like, everyone's been asking how you are. I've told him you're okay, and yeah, I just couldn't tweet, but thank you all so much for the support, you know. I'm not going to be making videos just yet. I might make some vlogs just to keep you guys updated on how my eyes are doing. Probably people asking like, can I see perfect now? I can see long range quite good, not totally as much as I should do, and close range is still a little bit blurry, so I'm taking loads of these drops. I've got to take like eye drops for the next 20 days. I did not sign up for this. I didn't know that was going to happen, to be honest, but it's just because my eyes are taking this slower to recover. Yeah, I'm going to be back making videos when I can be. I've got loads of footage that I actually, like I said, I'd already played with Prop Hunt and Trouble in Terrorist Town and stuff like that. I got a load of footage to edit up, so when I am back, it will be like quite a lot. I know it's been like a week off now, and you know, I do apologise, but guys, I've got to look out for the eyeballs. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea to do that. I'll probably do that. But no, I'm stuck. No. But guys, thank you so much for the support. You guys are legends. I love you all so much. And no homos. Come on, no homos. And yeah, I'm going to go watch Sons of Anarchy, because it's fucking amazing. By the way, when I get back, we're going to have a talk about Netflix. I mean this seriously. Too many people on Twitter have no idea what I'm talking about when I'm talking about TV shows. That's going to change. But I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, because that's where I'm going to be like, I'm like, Siri, tweet, my eyesight's better. And then it's like, okay, Tom, tweeting, your eyesight's dead. Like, that sort of thing. So it's a troll. So my eyes are better, I'll be tweeting and stuff like that, making videos. So I love you all guys' faces. My name's been Syndicate. Thanks for watching, and